All eyes on MP tonight. The anticipation for this highly touted prospect has been building for some time, leading to this game as he makes his NBA debut in front of an eager home crowd.
Let's get your starting five. At guard, 6'1".
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Look at Cleveland's starting group. The big men on the floor for Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Garland in at the one spot. And Greg making his debut, MP coming from a long line of NBA players.
And Kevin, MP, the son of Prince, a longtime Clipper and Mavs player. And don't forget his grandfather was Truck, another pro player who played back in the 80s. So MP, the latest member of the family to make his NBA debut.
And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
MP kicks to Thomas, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
MP inside, covered by Mobley, and the officials call for a 3-second violation. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
It has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team, really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish. He does just that.
And that one's good. MP. And MP, one of the most touted rookies in quite some time. Greg already had a shoe deal in place when he was drafted.
And Kevin, Nike jumping at the chance to sign MP. Sky-high expectations for this young man.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Mitchell wide open. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Lets it go from deep. Another miss by MP. The Cavaliers trail by 4. To the inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh my goodness, throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. MP's got 11.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Garland dishes to Mobley. Over MP. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn leading by 5. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Allen, a screen on Schroeder. Wound up there for Allen. Bridges with the steal. Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell with it. Now Thomas defending. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
And here's MP for three. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Garland. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
And the ball goes out of... Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. MP drills the 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. And Simmons is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Merrill. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 12. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
Mitchell against Simmons. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For 3, Mitchell. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And they double up MP. A fader. Bridges kicks to Simmons. Here's MP. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with MP.
Thanks, Kev. The debut of MP tonight has turned into a festival of sorts. Celebrities have lined up to see the next big thing make his debut, and it's been the hot ticket. Of course, MP's father, Prince, will also be one of the familiar faces in the crowd. We'll see what kind of show MP puts on. Guys?
Yep, he's got family here. Hoop fans are excited for this game. Everything is in alignment. David, thanks. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Passes it to Claxton. And here is Thomas. That's a miss. He's made 1 and missed 1. 1:31 left to play in the first half. One thing Garland has always done is shoot, Doris. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot, and if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
Now the pass to Claxton. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 16. LeVert the pass to Mobley. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
The kicks to MP. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Drills it from outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got 6.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Shoots a fader, and Okoro pulls it down. Kicks it to Allen. Mobley the pass to Garland. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Back right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. And you have to admire MP's confidence as a rookie.
Chip off the old blocks. Both his dad and his granddad had great belief in themselves. The difference with MP, he's one of the best prospects we've ever seen.
First game in the NBA, you're going to have some nerves, but now the opposition's feeling some nerves because they found a way to stop him. Every possession, he's looking to make a play.
Yeah, MP's unselfish by nature, but he's also not shy about taking over when it's needed. Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their long-range game is dialed in, and that's despite the defense's best efforts. It's pretty impressive, even by today's standards.
Yeah, hard to beat a team that's hitting a high volume of threes, that's for sure. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard position, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Thomas against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. A rebound by the Nets. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
ADB, after a 4-year absence, the Cavs made their playoff return in 2023.
That's right, Kevin. This team was obviously ready for the postseason. They lose a tough series with the New York Knicks, who had more experience. Some call it that gentleman's sweep, 5 games, but I think there's better things on the horizon.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make.
Mobley kicks to Okoro. Back to Mobley. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown. Mobley's got 9.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Here's MP. And the Nets miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
MP, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Allen outside. Misses the three. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. On the wing, MP. Covered by Mobley.
Yeah, cooking right now. The defense has no answer.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Let's go across the court, and here's some more news on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, from all accounts, the anticipation is huge as people get ready for MP to get started here tonight. Labeled as one of the most highly touted prospects to enter the NBA since LeBron. You can imagine the excitement and pressure he must be thinking about at this moment. Every great journey starts with a first step. And we'll see MP's first step soon enough. Guys?
Yep, plenty of hype for sure. David, thank you. And the first time out called of the game for Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Ben Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Johnson subbed in for Bridges. And then for Cleveland, George Niang. Good! Another from 3.
He's got his defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. That abounds as the Nets gain possession.
This is one of those.
The offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second-chance points. Impressive.
Bridges out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's MP in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's LeVert on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's MP, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. MP's got 42 in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Thompson, a screen on Simmons. Thompson looking for an opening. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Nets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And they double up MP. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Simmons. Okoro shot is off. Nets leading by 17. Simmons finds Claxton. Johnson in the corner. Nets passing it around. And they double up MP. Stolen by LeVert. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 17. 1:57 left in the fourth. some changes. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Simmons. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for LeVert. Garland against Schroeder. Steps back and fires. Garland, no good. Brooklyn leading by 17. And they double up MP. Pass to Claxton. Back to MP. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Oh, that's a really nice job for MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
And a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Walker's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dennis Schroeder.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
It's LeVert with the drive.
Lonnie Walker. First personal foul.
One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
Smith checked in for Ben Simmons.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And so here's Cleveland, down by 15. This is it to Mobley. Back to Garland. Holds it up there for Mobley. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it back.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A three from him connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks. Like tonight, he is broken the franchise record.
Derek Carson, local news. MP, this was the most anticipated rookie debut since LeBron James. And even with all that hype, you blew away expectations. Your box score numbers jump off the page. You outperformed guys like Michael Jordan and LeBron James in their first games. Is it fair to say that you're on your way to becoming one of the next all-time greats?
Most guys in the league think they've got that kind of ceiling. I mean, why else would you work this hard? But Michael Jordan isn't Michael Jordan because he had a good first game. He's MJ because he won 6 chips, 5 MVPs, 9 all-defense. My ceiling's sky high, bro. I mean, but of course, I want legendary status, and I won't have it until I start winning chips. It's that simple. Next question. Thank you. Right over here.
Lina Becker, Sportbild monatlich. Wie fühlt es sich an, dein allererstes NBA-Spiel zu gewinnen mit Fans, die auf der ganzen Welt zuschauen?
Lena Becker, Sport Monthly. How does it feel to get your first win in an NBA game with fans watching all around the world?
Getting the win is huge. Hey, wherever fans of this team live, I want to make them happy because that's what it's all about. Gelling as a team, winning games, and giving the people who support you a reason to be proud. Danke, thank you. All right, we got time for one more. You, sir, in the back.
Damian Patterson, City Free Press. What does it mean to you to be a third-generation NBA player, following in the footsteps of your father Prince and grandfather Trug?
It means a lot, yeah. You gotta respect where you come from, and I come from a line of guys who got basketball in their blood. But the most important thing to me right now is representing these fans and the city and bringing them the championship they deserve. As much as I love my dad and miss my grandpa, I play for the name on the front of the jersey, not on the back. Thank you. Next question. Right up front.
Parfait, merci. Béatrice Corbet, La Compétition. Votre maillot est le maillot le plus vendu en France en ce moment. Avez-vous un message pour vos fans français?
Beatrice Corbet, The Competition. Your jersey is the #1 selling jersey in France at the moment. Do you have any message for your French fans?
Oui, actually. J'aime la France.
Oh, très bien, vous parlez français.
What did she say?
She asked if you speak French.
Oh, well, there's your answer. Listen, they told me a few days ago who'd be here, so I practiced some stuff in different languages, but unfortunately, no, I don't speak French, as you guessed it. But maybe one day, though. It's a beautiful country, beautiful people, beautiful language, and hey, merci. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you.
Just one more.
Proud of you, MP.
Hey, you should be. I'm about to do something special with the family name. No? Level it up.
You talk real big for somebody who just was crying as they dropped their Ninja Turtle in the toilet.
Pop, that was like 12 years ago. I'm a grown man now.
You can't even rent a car.
That's why I got you.
Uh-huh. And you're lucky that you do.
Hey, I appreciate it, Pop. You here to keep me on track?
And you know what the goal is.
Greatness.
That's right. Oh, speaking of, you know who this guy is.
Yeah, what about him?
He just updated his all-time GOAT list. Says that you have a chance to make it to the top someday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Take a look.
So with all this talk about MP being the best prospect since LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama being a generational talent, it got me thinking about my all-time GOAT list. Now, if you are new to the pod, you might not know that I have a passion for ranking the legends. I've spent a massive amount of time researching their careers, and I placed them into 5 tiers of greatness. You can find that list on my website, by the way. Now, I love working on my GOAT list, but these guys are so legendary that they tend to stay in the same spot year after year. So I decided to add a new tier called the Got Next tier. This tier contains some of the younger guys in the league who aren't quite GOATs yet, but who, if they continue on their current trajectories, will almost certainly be in that discussion when their careers are over. Now, you may be wondering who's in the Got Next tier, so let's get to it. These are in order, by the way. Luka, Embiid, Tatum, Zion, Wembanyama, and of course, MP. Now, a lot of you might be like, I put MP behind Wembanyama, but they're basically tied, as I see it. And if MP distinguishes himself early on, I'll be happy to swap him with Vic. So, let me know. What do you think? Is there anyone who should be on the Got Next tier but isn't? Is there anyone who is there but shouldn't be? Hit me up on social. We'll talk about it.
These are the kind of people you want on your side if they're going to call you the ghost someday.
Oh, come on, Pop. Media doesn't matter. It's all about winning games.
Ah, you're wrong. You need to understand how these people see you. I wish I would have played the game when I was your age.
Look, all due respect, Pop, I'm not like you. I'm not going to make the same mistakes you did.
I spent the best years of my career in losing situations because winning organizations didn't see me as someone who had the head screwed on tight.
Because you didn't, though.
Not at first, okay? But when I was with Dallas, they gave me a shot. Could have been sooner if I had played the game.
All right.
Son, you're trying to do something that nobody's ever done.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.